What's Freddy got to do?
What?
Hello Internet, my name is Slade. FNAF! So, to be a real YouTube channel, you gotta have some FNAF playthrough, right? So I figured I love this game. If you followed me from my last channel to this one, you know I love this game. So I'm gonna play my favorite one, and I'm doing this as a break for me before I continue my next game, because I've heard that it's just gonna tear my heart out playing it. And these are just teasers for you guys. But anyways, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get the good ending. That's the plan. I'm also trying a new setup where the mic's like not so much in keyframe. I'm just, you know, giving it a shot. You guys can let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm excited. I am so excited. All right, so night one is simple because there's no animatronic and nothing happens. But you know what? Yeah, let's take a listen to the phone call real quick.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard.
Yay!
Monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner. But you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Okay, so now that he's done, by the way, he talked for technically, 4 hours. You start with this, BB's Air Adventure. What are the controls? Okay, so WADSTA. Alright, so the key is to just grab all the balloons, except that one. Because, well, no, I think you gotta get that one too. Let's just go ahead and grab it. No! Even in 8-bit, I am no good at platforming. If you guys have watched, what was it? Detonate the Base. Everybody knows my platforming ability. So you notice there's one balloon left, right? So this is what starts and triggers the mini games. So it's interesting to see what all Scott's doing in here. I'm also going to leave my mouse on for this because when I recorded Five Nights at Freddy's originally, I turned my mouse off, so it wasn't in the screen the whole time. Anyways, so it's really interesting to see like the story and everything. I actually have the book Silver Eyes, the Five Nights at Freddy's book. This is by far one of my favorite horror games. And I mean, this goes up there with like Outlast. But anyways, this is what triggers all of it. And this is what gets everything started. So, let us begin. Shall we? Now, doing this doesn't spawn Springtrap or anything, but it does start the night over. So, now we wait again. I'll see you guys when it hits the next, well, when this night's over. Alright, quick cut. Ah, there it is. Dog! Alright, great. This night, finally over. Okay, so we go to the next one, but in between these, there are like mini games. So we got to do the mini games next. And in these mini games are the hints and the clues as to what to do next. So you start off as Freddy here. Good old Freddles. Anyways, no, you don't follow him. Ignore the boat-looking mice. Go down this way. Go past Foxy. Keep going. Okay, so Balloon Boy, DB, click. So Balloon Boy, double click, and then you have the little yellow dots here indicating on a arcade machine that Chica has. So in the next night, we're going to do both of those. And like I said, we're going to play this all the way through, get the good ending. There's probably going to be a good bit of cutting. This might be a two-part video, actually, now that I think about it, because I might do nights 1 through 3 at first, and then do nights, then immediately do nights like 4 and 5 right behind it. Like I said, this is my break, personally, just before I start. Oh, I just walked into the table because I was looking at the camera. Just before I start doing my next game, which once again, I can't tell you what the next game is, but I've been told it's going to be very hard for me to play. Just know that. So, hope you guys enjoy, because it's going to be a long one. Like, it's going to be the longest full play that we will probably ever have on our channel. So, here's what we'll do. We'll start the night off by listening to Phone Dude.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you.
There's Springtrap,
First
by
of
the
all,
way.
we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man. Hello? Welcome to your new career as a performer / entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much needed information on how to handle / climb into / climb out of mascot costumes. Right now we have 2 specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents / injuries / death / irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we'll discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment / crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure that spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay, now that he's finally done talking, anyways, we gotta go do this. So I think it was up, down, left. There we go. Okay, so Mangle's Quest is what we're gonna start off with for this one. Okay, so I just wanted y'all to get the. Whoop! Oh, the kid touched me. Okay, kid can't touch you. So I was thinking if I got high enough, quick enough, it would be a problem. Okay, let's try it again. The great lag at the. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Mangle's Quest. Alright. Just gotta get put back together. I can't believe I already screwed this one up. Okay. Great. Alright, just gotta be really quick now. Alright, got his extra head. Let the little kid go by. Okay, and as always, we never, ever, ever go through the exit door. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Come on. I can do better than this. This is what really worries me about playing the next game that I'm doing. Is how bad I am at platforming. Alright, so we fall out just like we did the last one. So we fall out, and we got to do Mangles first before we can do the Balloon Boy one. Because Mangles is very important. Now, this here, to me, is the puppet. A lot of people may argue this, but that is definitely the puppet. Anyways, we'll keep moving on. So now, we just got more platforming to do, which is so lovely. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we made it. Alright, now we have to get the cake. And we got it. So we got the cake, so now we can start giving gifts, giving life, which is exactly what the puppet does. But we're doing it for real. The puppet didn't know what to do, so the puppet apparently is the one responsible for actually stuffing the kids in the suit. It was never the purple guy or anything like that. So let's double click Balloon Boy. And we do the same thing. But this time, it's going to be a little different. No, fuck! Oh, God, I could do so much better than this. Oh, man. Okay. Alrighty, come on. Up and over we go. And in and down. And I went down, down, down. To these balloons made of rubber. I don't know. What are balloons made of? Rubber? Latex? I don't know. Okay. So now we get to start the fun. So the fun begins with giving cake, giving gifts, giving life. Kid smiles, game glitches out. We're doing good. It feels good. It feels good to do good. So there may be some cutting unless I'm just like doing something funny. But we all know how this game is played. You know, my commentary towards this is not 110% necessary. And the audio is now broken. Lovely. So this is the problem with doing this, is that he becomes so much harder because you're doing it the right way. Because I can't spoil it yet, but I'll spoil it later. Okay, I think I heard him. There he is.
Hello.
Let's bring you back this way, shall we? Look at him way back there. He's so... Oh, fuck. Alright, save myself.
Hello.
Save myself from a jump scare. Hopefully he doesn't get in the vent. And hopefully I can pull him back to 10, which is where I want him. And I want him to stay. Come on. Where'd he go? Pull the 10. Pull the 10. Boom, shagalaga. Alright, pull him to 10. Pull him to 10. Yes, I got him in 10. He's right there. There's his eye. You can barely see him, but he's there. So now we wait, and now we play the rest of the game. This is like my strategy for it. Because if you play the thing in here, he'll leave. But as long as I keep him... okay. There's also a strategy to get rid of Foxy, and there's a strategy to actually get rid of all of the Phantom animatronics. But the big thing, it's quicker to do the reboot all, and you're more likely to get Foxy and everything when all this shit starts happening. Okay, good. So he's still back here in the corner. Now he's over here. You see his dumb, stupid face. We just sit here. It's like a waiting game. It's like I'm watching him, he's watching me. And the last thing he's going to do is leave my fucking sight. He left my sight. There he is. Perfect. You stay here. He stays here. We have no problems. And I don't have to kill him. Well, I will kill him later. But we're going to have a lot of fun doing this.
Hello.
I think he's in the vent. I don't even know. Alright, good. We're doing really, really good, actually. I'm doing really good. He's definitely in the vent. Or he just got out of the vent. It's one or the other. Okay, he went in that vent. The exact vent I knew he would go into, but then he left. So, next up is, just keep playing that fucking audio right here. Audio error. Great. I hear him in a vent. There's no telling where he is right now. And that always worries me. Okay. Okay, he's still in here. So that means he just climbed into camera 14, I think it is.
Hello?
Yep, there he is. Camera 14. God, look how ugly he is. Alright, we got a ventilation error. And you gotta be real careful on that turn left because that's when Foxy shows up. And if you kind of like glimpse him and then look back and then look again, he goes away. So, but honestly, dude, I don't know why they have him set up like this. Like, I work on twin monitors, but I mean, I can look at both of them right here. You know, I don't have to turn my chair completely. There he comes. Play it the second time. Because see, the animatronics are innate to go to where children are. Which is why the voice mechanic works. It's really, really cool. Like I said, I do love this game a lot. And he's in the vent again. And it's also 4 a.m. I am a professional. Please. Doop, doop. Reboot the cameras. Balloon Boy will probably be there when we reboot these. There he is. Second he leaves, just gotta play it. It's 5 a.m. by the way. Look at you and your little stupid fucking face. Fucking hate you. Nice. No jump scare so far. I'm doing really good. It's only night 2 as well, so, you know. He's in the vent again. Hey! 6 a.m. Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Alright, now we are the bonbons. So we gotta go through and we gotta see what the next hint is. All the tips and all the clues were here in the game the whole time. And I remember when this came out, people on the subreddit, they were discussing good ending versus bad ending versus neutral ending. There's 3 endings to this one. And people were discussing it. Okay, so these are the cupcakes. And if you play the game the first time, you'll find the cupcakes actually. And you're like, what the fuck is looking at me in the camera? You're like, what are these extra things? And it's just, it's real neat, the little things Scott puts in his games to just like make you think, you know. It's so neat, and I don't know, it's one of the reasons why I like this game so much. The lore is ridiculous, the story is crazy. I don't know, man, it's just a lot of fun. And see, what's interesting is that he's like, follow me, but obviously this is the room animatronics can't go into. You would think it's those, but that's the boarded up like walls, right? So Shadow Freddy, or who's the ghost of one of the employees who got killed apparently, and alright, let's get to this phone call and we can talk some more in a minute.
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments to position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing the suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layouts programmed into the animatronics or security systems. This room is hidden to customers, invisible to animatronics, and is always off camera. As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay, so the phone dude quits and phone guy, who we know forever, is back. And the fun part about Phone Guy is that it's actually voiced by the very talented Mr. Scott Cawthon. So these are the cupcakes. There's one there. There's one here. There's one over here, maybe? I don't see it. There's one. Is there one in here? On the last camera? No.
Hello?
Ah, fucking Chica. Where's the last one? Alright, I don't need to listen to you. Okay, so I found out the order that I screwed up. Alright, so they're in 2, 3, 4, and 6. Alright, then you get the Chica's party. So that's what I had screwed up earlier. Oh, God. Chica jumps so much higher than everybody else. It's kind of adorable. Alright, so we get a cupcake because, I mean, you know, you got to get one. Anyways, so we're going to go over here and we're going to go around these because those aren't the crying children we need. These are the crying children we need. They're the ones who need the cake. Just like that. Hey, give cakes, give gifts, give life. That's what the puppet taught us, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and beat night 3. And I think at this one, I'll probably do like a little outro or something. Let's get started, shall we? Now, the bigger part of this is me not getting screwed by the puppet. Because finding the puppet is like the only scary thing in this whole one. Alright, there he is. Fuck, audio error. Whoop! Okay, Foxy, do your thing. Thank you, Foxy. There's a squirrel on the ledge outside my room, and that just scared me. I just see this little fluff ball. Thank you, Mr. Squirrel. You were truly the MVP of this evening. Or afternoon. It's like afternoon for me right now.
Hello?
Whoa!
Hi.
There's a squirrel climbing on my window right now.
Hi.
Oh, there he goes. Alright, he's gotten all the way down here. Lovely. It's only 1 a.m. too. A squirrel just climbed up my window, and it's really weird. Well, I'm dead. Thank you, Springtrap. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Foxy. Seriously? Ventilation error now? Just reboot all. You know, the save it quits work and turn it off, turn it back on again. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with erectile dysfunction. I see you, you little bastard. It's 5 a.m., man. Just behave for like the next hour. I get off in an hour, man. Yep, it's 5 a.m. You could just sit here the rest of the time. We could just stare at each other the whole time. But you have to be a dickbag, and you have to move. And I keep having to hit this audio button. I just bring you right back, buddy. I just bring you right back. That's all I do. It's 5 a.m. Just go to 6. Hey, 6 a.m. All right, so we're going to call this part 1. Part 2 will come up later because we're about 40 minutes into this recording. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Slade. If you enjoy this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. But as I outro, we're going to go ahead and follow Chica here and get ready for the next one. Oh, I always think it's arrow keys, but it's Wadsta. I never associate a game like FNAF with WASD. I just don't. It's not a game I really associate with it. Doop, doop. All right, so 395248. So that is 395248. Yep. Alrighty. So that is a number we all need to remember for the next part. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. Too weird. Okay. What's next? What you got for me? Oh, shit! Too weird. Okay. What's next? What you got for me? Oh, shit!